This is Zac and Gus,
the podcast.
Hello everyone, episode 22, Angus. Nice to be here.
I am just going to turn the airplane sounds off because they're getting a bit distracting now, Zac. Not the best way to start the show, but I did have...
Why do you have aeroplane noises?
I play airplane noises when I want to be in deep concentration. Ironically, it's kind of having the opposite effect on me right now. Yeah.
Well, no shit. You're trying to focus on my audio, not on fucking aeroplanes.
Yep, that is true. That is true.
It's my turn to flip and decide who is the leader of the show. And this episode is again up on YouTube. Our faces are being recorded. I've got this Canon camera cap. It's my face, covered by my phone, but it's my face. We're on YouTube.
We are.
As always. Well, now
always
as always.
Available on YouTube every week. Okay, so Zac is flipping a camera cap, which he was going to do last week, but it was actually my turn to flip.
So you can see...
And I flipped a game controller.
Yeah, you stole that off me.
Okay, Zac.
Do you want the logo side up or the not logo side up?
I'm going to go for the logo side up.
Okay, we're flipping it.
Beep.
It's gone very far away, and it is, I can confirm, the logo side up.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Zac and Gus podcast, episode 22. Yeah, isn't it amazing we've made it this far, Zac? Episode 22.
Yes, it is amazing that we've made it this far, as I don't know what's happened, but I can no longer see Angus.
Oh, I can't see you either. I can just see myself. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go back to talking about how amazing episode...
Okay, I can see
no,
you.
we can see each other. No need to pause the show. It is amazing that we've made it to episode 22 because our show is complete shambles.
We should have won tutus for episode 22.
I've got a tutu. Do you have a tutu?
I don't have a tutu. If you want to put a tutu on, I'll just badly edit a tutu over myself.
Okay, we'll be back. We'll be right back wearing tutus. And we're back. No tutus. I couldn't find my tutu, and Angus never had a tutu.
But magically, now we're both wearing tutus. Hey, how do you like your tutu, Zac?
Oh, I've got a question for you, editor of the video. How are you going to edit tutus onto us when you can't see our hips?
They'll be on upside down on our heads like hats.
Is this going to be for the entire video?
No, hell no. Just for the few seconds now when we're talking about it. So what do you think of my tutu?
Look at our tutus. I love your tutu. I love how it's rainbow coloured.
Wait, did you say my one's rainbow coloured?
Yeah, just to make your life harder.
Thank you for that. And yours is just brown. So it's a bold color choice, Zac. That's a very bold choice. But yeah, you're rocking it. I think it looks good on you.
And if you guys don't believe that we're wearing tutus, you've got to check out the YouTube version. But Angus.
Yes.
After about 5 minutes of us just f***ing around, I've got something serious.
Okay.
For the past 2 weeks, our show has been recorded less than 24 hours before it's meant to go live on both podcasting apps and YouTube. This is a bit of a problem for us because...
It is a slight problem.
Well, quite frankly, if we push it back any further, there might not be a podcast.
The betisode came out on time, but last week's episode didn't come out until like 6 o'clock on YouTube, so...
Well, that's okay because the podcasting one's coming out on time, which is not two. At least we're getting 1 out of 2. But to combat this problem, if the worst case scenario hits, we do have a backup episode recorded. Now, the name of that is a secret. However, we are split emotions over this. I'm like, it's the worst thing we've ever made.
I was about to yell out the name before you said it was a secret, and you would have had to bleep that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't yell it out.
Oh, glad I didn't yell out, bleep, bleep. Ah, ooh.
You're just wasting our time, Angus.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. So, why are you bringing up our backup episode?
Okay, we did one episode, and quite frankly, it's absolute shit. And I would not want to put that out if we
Zac
had to.
thinks it's absolute shit. Me personally, I think it's got some merit to it. I reckon it could be something that the listeners will really enjoy as a change to our regular scheduled programming.
Well, this change to our regular scheduled program is absolute shit, and one day it definitely will come out because one day we're going to run short on time.
I mean, it is so amazing that it hasn't happened yet. But I feel like it's more amazing that we have something to release if it does happen. Like, at least we've got something.
I do agree. Like, if we didn't have something, we'd be a whole lot more stressed than we are right now. But we've only got one of these episodes, so we're asking for your requests. Do you have anything that you want us to talk about on the backup episode? We've got literally anything can be put on the table because we've got zero ideas. You should have seen us recording that episode. We were just sitting at the desk in the studio. This is the studio. It's my bedroom.
Don't tell them. Don't tell them. They weren't ever going to find out if you didn't say, Zac.
But we were just sitting
They
here.
totally
and we
didn't
were so
notice in the
confused.
bedisode that there was a bed in that room.
We were sitting here and we had no ideas whatsoever on what to include in this episode. We need your thoughts. If you've got something you want us to do, if you want to create us a game, if you want us to play a game online, if you want us to talk about something that probably wouldn't be good enough for the main episode, we need your ideas for a backup episode. So please send them through to either our Facebook page, which
At
are all
Zac-
on screen right now,
Zac-
Instagram page,
At Zac
and
and Gus.
YouTube page. That is...
Or,
Yeah, go Gus. I forgot that this is a podcasting medium.
or email them through to zacandgusshow@gmail.com. Or if you just want to really annoy us, DM them to us on TikTok.
Yeah. Well, do you even use our TikTok account?
I don't. But you know,
Okay.
just to piss us off, DM them to us on TikTok. We'll probably never see them, and so don't do that. Actually, I was joking. Please don't do that.
Can you even DM someone on TikTok if they don't follow you back? I've got no clue.
I have
about
no
that.
idea. I don't know how TikTok works, and I don't care to find out. But I guess we'll have
Okay.
to if any of you actually do what I just said and DM us on TikTok
At Zac and Gus.
at Zac and Gus.
Now, Angus, you have an update on something apparently.
I have an
Unfortunately, a
update.
sad update.
So last week on the show, I decided, because I'd seen the ad for the Big Jack, Hungry Jack's extremely obvious take on the Big Mac, and I was like, it would be cool to get them both on the show and have them side by side and do like a blindfolded taste test, and I'll have to guess which one is which and say which one I like better. But McDonald's has clearly taken some issue to the Big Jack, not particularly surprisingly, and they have filed a lawsuit saying that it infringes their Big Mac trademark. Now,
It's a sad day for Big Jack enthusiasts like you and I who have not yet tried it.
but I don't think it's going to be taken. Has it been taken away already?
No, so what they're doing is they're trying to brand it as a copy. So it hasn't been taken away yet, pending legal proceedings.
So essentially, if I want to do this, I probably have to do it in the very near future. Now, Zac did want to save it until we're back in person, but I think we got to throw that idea away, and I will probably review the Big Jack next week on the show if it is still around.
Well, yeah, I reckon you rush to this. Maybe even pre-record the segment because
I
it
honestly
could be gone
I think they're flipped.
very quickly.
I think they're flipped because they on the website, where is it? They describe the burger online as 2 flame-grilled Aussie beef patties topped with melted cheese, special sauce, lettuce, pickles, and onions on a toasted sesame seed bun. They have literally just paraphrased the Big Mac catchphrase, which is like 2 all-beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun.
Of course you know that. Of course you know that.
And in the advertising for it, no, they made a promotional tweet where they said, there's something special about our new Big Jack.
Oh yeah, and they've been branding it their own special sauce, and the special sauce looks exactly like the Big Mac special sauce. It's
and everyone knows what the
very
Big Mac special
thing.
Everyone knows what the Big Mac special sauce is now because it's like there's so many rip-offs of it sold in supermarkets. I reckon.
Oh, 100%. It's obvious.
I reckon they are totally gonna be screwed. So, yeah, but gotta get this thing. Maybe I should buy it today and just save it until next week. Just put it in the fridge.
No, buy it today and pre-record it today, and then eat it on the record.
But then you won't get to be there.
Then
you won't get to be there when I eat it.
I think that's a good sacrifice for content.
Nah, I reckon a good sacrifice for content is to eat a week-old Big Jack.
I really, really disagree with you there, Angus.
Wouldn't it just make it so much better content? Gus eats week-old burger could be the podcast title.
No, it would be horrible. You could... Oh, actually, those things don't really decompose. Or
No, they
anything.
don't. I could probably leave
fine
it
and
out.
safe.
I could probably leave it on a shelf for a week and it'd be fine to eat. Maybe
probably
not.
wouldn't even be
Not
able
with
to tell
like
the
the
difference.
sauce and stuff. But like, what I think it'd be funnier to eat a week-old Big Jack.
If you want to eat a week-old Big Jack, feel free to order it to your house now.
No, that's so much extra money. I'll go to Hungry Jack's and get it. Except I don't know where the nearest Hungry Jack's is to me. I don't think we have one in Footscray.
No, you would.
Oh
not
shit!
be
I
a fan of
doxed
the nearest
myself
Hungry
again.
Jack's.
I actually think I hadn't.
Everyone knows that you live in Footscray at the moment.
Do they?
It's not like you're hiding anything.
Do they?
Well, you keep saying it.
Have I? No, I swear that's the first time I said it.
No, because there was one point when you doxed your entire address.
Yeah, no. That was on my story though, not on the podcast. Not everyone.
No. You said the entire address, and you were like, Zac, bleep that.
And you bleeped it, obviously.
Yeah, it was bleep. No, I just left
Bleep.
straight Footscray in the podcast.
Yeah, that would be pretty shit if you left
Bleep.
Street Footscray in the.
Okay, the bleeps are too much. We need to stop.
Okay, please don't accidentally leave that in, because as much as I have literally put both of our addresses on my Instagram story before, but I don't really want it to be somewhere where it's immortalized and can be heard for all eternity.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Something pretty big happened on English TV this week, Angus.
I don't even follow our TV, let alone English TV. So, yeah.
I'll start off with the headline ripped straight from thesun.co.uk. Erection night. Erect Willie to appear on TV for the first time tonight on Channel 4 documentary.
Oh my god, that's huge. Emphasis on the huge.
No, you don't have to talk about the dick.
No, but that's actually huge because
We're not actually looking at the penis for reference.
I'm not looking at the penis. I'm saying huge as in this is a huge moment in TV history because I know I was gobsmacked when I heard that there is a show in the UK called Naked Attraction where a person just has like a bunch of naked people lined up in a row and judges them entirely on their naked bodies, but they are not allowed to be erect.
Yeah, so this is it's one of the final broadcasting rules that is being broken. I'll read you the article. Edgy Channel 4 documentary contains footage and photos of 8 stiffies.
Holy shit! They're not even starting it off slowly. Just straight in with 8 hard dicks.
Literally. So it's got a good reason. It's talking about men's issues. So fellas are seen posing for naked portraits as they discuss these men's issues. And then
Are they
TV
talking about
insiders were
erectile
pretty upset.
dysfunction and just showing a bunch of...
I think it's more mental health than erectile dysfunction, Gus.
Okay.
But possibly my favourite thing about this article, Angus, is the way that they because you got to have images in an article to make it to make it make it more interesting, correct?
Yeah.
So they have used some images that are just... I'll show you them and then you can put them on screen. So these 3 photos are up on screen right now. It's the photos of the dude and he's smiling while looking up at a naked man's legs. And they're really, really weird photos to include in an article. And I understand it would be better to get Gus's reaction to this, but we can't. So that's okay. But yeah, big day for British TV because erect penises on telly.
That is amazing. Now, how long... I mean, I don't think we've even ever had a penis at all on Australian TV, so it's probably a long time before
no, we definitely have.
In what?
Mate, do you know what used to happen on Big Brother? They used to...
Zach, I do
there
not know
used to be... So,
anything about the history of Big Brother.
okay, so this is really bad, and this is why Big Brother is really not liked.
Oh, wait, are you talking about the turkey slap?
Yeah, it used to be live, with live cameras, and at one point some dude whacked his erect penis into a woman's face, live on Australian telly, and Big
that
Brother
was,
almost immediately got cut.
But was it so it was uncensored on the TV?
Uncensored on the TV.
Well, I heard that story, but I didn't know it was actually ever went to air. Wow.
Oh, no, it went to air because it was live cameras of the Big Brother house.
Does anyone have that recorded?
It's probably on. It's not going to be on YouTube, but it's probably somewhere on the internet. I'm not finding it for you.
I'm going to try to
search it up in your own time.
Okay, I won't.
Oh,
I won't.
God.
I won't go looking for that.
Thank you.
All right, Zach.
Let's move on.
I have brought a game to the show this week because I think I teased last week or in one of the recent weeks. Yeah, no, I think it was last week. I was talking about ridiculous 7 News food articles.
Oh, yes, I do remember this.
So I have brought this. This is Real or Fake 7 News Food Article Edition. Woo! Yes, that's right. Welcome to, well, the game wasn't named. That was just the 7 News theme music. But this is Real or Fake 7 News Food Edition, sort of continuing on with the theme of that Johnny Knoxville Was It Real or Fake game with a 7 News food article. Is it real or fake? So essentially...
food articles?
These are all articles from the food section of the 7 News website, and I'm going to be giving you, in each round, rounds 1 through to 4, I'm going to be giving you 2 articles. You have to decide which one is real and which one is fake, and then the final round, I'm going to be giving you a headline that is real, and you're going to have to guess what the reveal was in the article. Okay.
Oh, God. I've got no chance in this. This is going to be the most impossible thing ever.
I reckon you could. I honestly don't think this game's too hard. I reckon you got a fighting chance here. Zach.
Okay.
So, round 1.
I hope so, because if you look at the leaderboard, I'm...
You are, but I reckon this could be your opportunity to get another point. All right. Round 1. Which article is real and which article is fake? We have diner caught on camera sprinkling pubic hair on food. Or man reveals why eating goldfish increases your metabolism.
I reckon it's the pubic hair one.
You are correct. Whoa! That was a nice sneeze dab. Nice snab.
Thank you. If you want If you want the sneeze dab, you can go and see it on the YouTube version. Otherwise, you're just going to get the audio of my sneeze.
But yes, it was Dinah caught on camera sprinkling pubic hair on food. And I think they were literally, like, I barely read the article, but I'm pretty sure they were in the restaurant. Like, they hadn't brought pubic hair with them. They were shaving, like, at their table and then sprinkling it on the food.
Oh. At their table. That's
Yes.
disgusting.
Or I don't know if they were even
Why
shaving it.
would
They
that-
might have just, because it looked like they were just reaching down their pants. They might have just been yanking it out.
For their meals or someone else's
No,
meals?
no, it was for their meal, I think. It's the only seasoning that works for them, I guess. But
If that's the only thing that you like, wouldn't you just, I'll grab a takeaway, thanks?
you'd think so, but you know, some people they have weird habits, and that doesn't mean they shouldn't be able to dine out like the rest of us. But I would carry
Yes, it
like
does if they're using their pubic hair.
I would be a bit more inconspicuous about it, like fill a salt shaker with your pubes or something.
Ew. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be pre-cut. You'd want to pre-cut them. You
Yeah.
wouldn't want them.
Like going in
Yanked
there
on the
and
day.
doing it at the table, that's just insane. But you know, whatever floats your goat.
Great.
Okay, we'll move on to round 2. You're off to a flying start, Zach. Okay, which article is real, which is fake? Mum reveals why cooking lasagna in the dishwasher is both delicious and eco-friendly. Or, boyfriend slammed after defrosting chicken in the toilet.
Oh. Oh. I reckon boyfriend slammed. Thank you very much.
See, you're doing very well. That is the correct answer.
Woo!
I was very proud of the fake one there, though. I thought that was really good.
The fake one is really good, yeah.
But I did come up
This
with
is not
that.
proving to be a very good...
I came up with that fake one because I was watching one of those series on YouTube about like people who are really cheap, like they refuse to spend money on anything that they don't absolutely have to. And there was literally a mum who cooked a lasagna in the dishwasher so that she could like save money by washing the dishes and cooking lasagna at the same time.
I have seen it, and it does work, but I just don't feel like it's worth it, especially if it leaks. That'd just be horrible.
Yeah. You wouldn't want to be having a soggy, soapy lasagna. Or maybe you would. Maybe that's what you're into. I mean, people like sprinkling pubic hair on their food, so you clearly don't ever know what people are going to want to eat.
That's a very good point.
Round 3. KFC Crocs that actually smell like fried chicken. Or McDonald's sandals with a Big Mac special sauce set.
KFC Crocs. KFC Crocs. KFC Crocs. You can't get me to past this one. I know.
All right.
I know this one's correct.
Well, you've won, Zach. That's it. But we still have 2 more rounds for glory points. We have
Thank you. Oh, mate, I'm loving this one now.
round 4. Girl 6 chokes on face mask cooked inside McDonald's chicken nuggets. Or girl 6 chokes on face mask cooked inside KFC chicken nuggets.
I'm going to say this was definitely not an Australian thing. I reckon it happened in America. And I reckon as of that, it was at a McDonald's Nuggets. Thank you.
You are correct. I have no idea where it happened because, again, didn't read the article, but it was McDonald's.
Thank you for that.
See, it melts my brain enough just reading these headlines. I don't want to actually, like, look at what it says inside. Like, I'm good.
I have a slight feeling this game isn't going to be making it back again.
Oh, no. I don't think this game will. To even find, like, good enough headlines to put in, I had to go back, like, months and months. So, yeah.
Yeah, I do recognize the KFC Crocs one from a while back.
All right. So, shopper's disbelief. This is round 5, the special round. I'm giving you a real article headline, and you have to choose between 3 different options for what happened. Shoppers' disbelief after unbelievable find in Woolworths mud cake. Now, Zach, what did they find in the mud cake? Was it a bull clip, a clothes peg, or a fingernail?
A fingernail. It was definitely a fingernail. I remember this article.
No, you don't, because it was a bull clip.
Oh,
Going out on
Wow.
a low note, but you did win the game, and you are a point up on the leaderboard. So good job, Zach.
I think that finally brings me to double digits. Let me quick check. But yeah, pretty sure I'm on double digits now, which is a nice feeling.
I can imagine that would be a very nice feeling.
Yeah, I am currently now only 3 games behind you. Quite often I bring shit content to the show in forms of things that really don't make up a lot of time. Would you agree with that?
I would agree. Some good examples would be the letter N and lollipops are kind of good. Like,
That's so mean. That is so mean. Both of those were good sets of content. Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, Zach. I'm so sorry.
What I was getting at though is quite often
I know.
I've brought
What would
things-
you consider examples of those things then?
Well, there was that one time I think I brought up. Oh, I've been playing PUBG,
Did you actually?
and that was all I.
Well, yeah. If it's on that low of a level, see, I'm not even gonna remember that. So.
But that did spur me to have an idea. I have thought, well, if I'm bringing this much shit content to the show, I might as well make it a game. Well, not a game, a segment, Angus. We're doing this. Fun. Mobile games.
I like green bananas and pink ice cream. Wobbly jelly makes me scream. Mum's hamburgers are pretty cool, but I like
Mobile games.
best of all.
Mobile games. Mobile games.
Make me want to lick my lips.
Play.
Get for breakfast, lunch, and tea.
It's
Zach's mobile game.
review, you see.
That's right, everyone. We're playing Zach's mobile game review.
How is this a game?
And I don't know. We're doing it. I don't know how it works. We're reviewing mobile games. And boy, do I have a good one for you, Angus.
I can't
And
say,
it's
honestly, that I've ever licked my lips at a mobile game, but I mean...
Oh, all the time, mate. And isolation has got me incredibly bored. It's got me onto some good games. As I mentioned earlier, I have played PUBG. I went back to Clash of Clans for a bit. And I have also been playing this one particular game from... I remember it from when I was younger, but I'm worried, Angus, you might never have played it because I don't remember it being available on Android. Did you ever play Disco Zoo?
I did not play Disco Zoo.
Okay, so essentially it's a puzzle-based game where I'm sure everyone would have known it. It's created by Nimblebit, and it's a puzzle-based game where you find animals, and those animals form a zoo, and you make coins from that zoo. Just realised this is, again, not a good thing, because I don't have much to talk about. I've been playing this game.
This is like...
Oh my God.
This is not what people come to this show for. The opener is definitely
Sure.
going to be the highlight of this segment.
I reckon it's pretty good. Anyway, I've been playing that game. It's been pretty fun. I'm going to give it 8 games out of 10. That's all.
Okay.
Well,
Is that it?
I don't know. There's not much I can talk about. It's a good game.
See, we're not experienced in this line of content. We don't review games on this show, but I mean it was it was a good attempt. I have not been playing any mobile games recently. In fact, I don't remember the last time I played a mobile game.
You're missing out. They are some top-notch
I just feel
quality
like
content.
in lockdown, there's less reason now than ever to play mobile games because you're never out. Like, that's kind of the point of mobile games. They're to play when you're, like, on the go.
Well, no, because I don't have I don't want to play real games because I'm not that cool. And I don't have
Okay.
a console, so I'll play shitty mobile games, and
That
they're free.
being
I guess.
said,
Don't have to spend any money on
Zach and I did recently renew our realm, and we still haven't played any Minecraft yet, so we should get on doing that.
it. we can't get on doing that when we're recording the podcast. Let's
just have a segment on the podcast that's just us playing Minecraft.
God.
And the audio listeners will hate it. Like, there'll be no point to it at all for them.
I feel like we've got to respect the audio listeners as they are. It's a podcast. They are the primary.
I feel like it'd be hilarious to have a segment where we're playing Minecraft, but we're just lying about everything that happens. Like, we're just digging up a bunch of dirt and we're like, oh, diamonds everywhere. And only the viewers know that we're just completely f***ing with the audio listeners.
Yeah, but now not only do the audio listeners know, but I don't think they would care that much to stay on.
Yeah, no. Alrighty. Well, is that it?
That was a very entertaining segment.
Absolutely.
Yeah, of course it's it. Do you expect me to just pull something random out of my pocket and go, oh no, I've got this as well?
Zach, I was really just hoping that you had anything more to bring to that segment. Okay. Well, I have... So in the past, we've talked about my finances a lot on this show. It inspired a whole segment called Gus's Bad Financial Decisions.
That is very true.
And that segment hasn't featured for a while. But there was also a segment where I brought up the fact that whenever I put money into a savings account, I can't keep it in there because midnight Uber Eats is far too tempting. Far too tempting, especially if
You've got a bit of a problem with that.
Yeah. But, like, especially if you're drunk. If you're drunk, it just happens. Like, you wake up in the morning, you see the food on the floor, and it's just like a flood of regret washes over you. You open up the bag, most of the food's still in there, and you're just like, why? And you check your bank app, and you see, like, $40 Uber Eats, and it's just like, why have I done this? So I think it's fairly understandable that I want to be able to save money in a way where I cannot use it to buy midnight Uber Eats. Now, you might say, Gus, just stop, just break the bad habit. But I don't have that much self-control. I just don't. So
that's very, very true. Like, as much as my respect is for you, I don't think anything's going to stop you getting Uber Eats at 1 a.m.
No, it won't. It just won't. Because there's so much on there too. There's so much variety. Like, I can get ice cream. I can get a milkshake delivered to me at 3 a.m. That shouldn't be a thing you can do, but it is, and so I do it. But anyway, so essentially, I decided
it's such a bad thing for you.
I decided. This was quite a while ago on the show. I said I was going to buy one of those money boxes that you can't open unless you, like, break it open, and I was going to put all my savings in there as cash, and I did that, and about a week later, I got a knife from the kitchen and stabbed it open so I could go to the shops.
It doesn't look like anything's going to stop you.
But I think I might have come up with something. Zach, you'd be aware of the cryptocurrency Bitcoin.
No, you're not investing your money in a volatile cryptocurrency.
Now, I was thinking, Zach, I might invest. So every time I want to save money, so I'll put money away every week like I would put into a savings account. But instead, I will just purchase Bitcoin. And I'll store that Bitcoin in a Bitcoin wallet. And then, if I ever want to buy Uber Eats at 3 a.m, it will be extremely inconvenient because I would have to sell someone that Bitcoin and get the money transferred to me as cash. It would just be a whole big process. And so in the meantime...
yes, but the major problem with this is that you could lose all of your savings.
Yes, Zach,
you're not going to lose it with a bank.
But it's been years now and Bitcoin hasn't crashed. So I think it's fairly safe at this point. Enough high up, like, rich people believe in it that it's probably not going to fail. So... I reckon.
Or do high-up rich people don't care if they're going to lose that small portion of money because they've got such a big portion of money somewhere else?
I just reckon it's backed by enough people now that it's fairly safe. It's fairly safe.
No way is it anywhere near fairly safe.
And if it's going to crash, it's not just going to crash all at once. Like, I'm not going to lose all my money. Like, I might lose a large portion of my money, but that's better than losing all my money to midnight Uber Eats. Am I right? I mean, I might buy some midnight machine guns off the deep web.
Way. No
I
way
think it's a good idea.
is it anywhere near a good idea. No, not at all.
Look, I'm
No
pretty
way
convinced.
It's a good idea.
I'm
You're
pretty
not, I am
convinced, Zach.
not allowing you. I'm not allowing you to
Okay,
buy
well,
Bitcoin.
would you allow me to... Okay, well, what if I bought shares in a company? Would you consider that a better idea?
But that's also quite volatile, so I would maybe say just buy Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, it depends on the company, and especially in these COVID times, I think Bitcoin is probably a safer investment. But
I really don't think it's a safe investment.
Look,
It's not safe at all.
I don't know. I need a solution, Zach. That's what I'm saying. And whatever solution I come to, it's probably not going to be the most ideal because essentially I'm stopping my child brain from buying food in the middle of the night. I need to come up with a solution, which is pretty much me just not being able to easily access my money.
That's a very good point. You do have a problem where your money is it has to go somewhere.
I could do the cash thing again, but get something way more intense than one of those money boxes. Like I could bury my money in a park somewhere.
No, that would make you look really
Midnight treasure
I
hunt
would-
for Uber Eats. Oh no, I didn't save the Google Maps coordinates. I'm never going to get my money back.
You would, and knowing you would probably do it drunk or something, so you would forget where you buried it.
All right. What I want from our listeners is
God.
hit us up, zacandgusshow@gmail.com, at Zac and Gus on Instagram, any of our socials, our Facebook page, Zac and Gus. Don't hit us up on TikTok, or do if you want. I'm not your dad, but I want you to suggest for me ways around this issue, ways
God.
that I can save money without there being the possibility that I'll just blow it all on a what do you call it? What do you call it when you impulse?
A bad
that one.
financial decision. Oh,
yeah.
no, okay, yeah.
But yeah, that's enough of that. Zac, you have a confession about.
I have a
something.
confession. It's no secret to the show. I love a good cry. I cry a lot, and apparently. But something happened to me as I was editing last week's episode. I realized something while we were talking about my phone.
Did you
Angus.
cry while editing the podcast?
Maybe. Remember when we were talking about my Oppo and how it was really smashed?
Did you cry over a phone?
No, it's 10 times worse.
Okay.
Angus, when we do our pre-recorded things when we catch public transport, what do you reckon my favourite thing to catch public transport is?
I reckon you love using a particular app, I think, called Bleep, where you get awarded smileys.
That's been bleeped. That's been bleeped. That's been bleeped. That's been bleeped. No one gets to know the name of the app. But
Okay,
yes,
but
I do
yes,
get smileys. Now, I get smileys for helping people on the location of the train. And I guess, Angus, you might be able to see where this is going. On my old phone, I had a heap of smileys that I couldn't get back when my phone broke, so I had to start from scratch. I emailed them, and they were like, if you can get access into your old phone, you can get your old smileys back, and we can merge them with your current account. I'm getting my old phone fixed, which means I'll have access to those fucking smileys, which means I'll get those smileys back. And when I realized that while editing the podcast, I cried.
You cried over train points.
Those train points. What That's how low my life is.
Bleep.
That is so much sadder than crying over a reality TV show.
No. Oh, man, and I'm just so happy because the emails we went through, they tried everything and they were like, we need your phone. And I was like, I'm never going to get into my phone. And then I realized that I'm getting into my phone. I'm going to have all these smileys back angled.
How many smileys are there?
Okay, so I've got about, this is going to sound insignificant now. I've got 400 on my current phone and I had 200 on my old phone.
And you cried that you're going to
But
get
doesn't-
half of what you currently have back.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be something
it'll put-
insane.
No, it's not insane. But it'll get me higher on some lines.
I mean, I guess that would be pretty exciting right now during lockdown where you can't really travel anywhere, that you're
Yeah.
getting any points back. Yeah.
But that's
So-
that's why I cried. I just thought I had to bring it up because I knew you hated my obsession with the app.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool that you're that passionate about something. I mean, what
It's
can I
so
say?
funny trying to see you justify my love for this app.
I mean, how could you clearly do love it if you cried over it. I'm still not on board with it, but yeah, who am I to judge?
I would hope you don't judge me.
Okay. So, Zach, did you hear about The Bachelor?
I know what The Bachelor is, but I do not know what you're talking about on The Bachelor.
Well, yeah, so The Bachelor is this TV show where I was just going to launch into like an explanation of what it is, but I genuinely don't know the premise of the show. I have no idea.
I'll give you a quick recap. So, The Bachelor and The Bachelorette, two different versions of the same show. You've got on The Bachelor, one guy and about 22 women, and each night or episode, someone goes home until there are two people left, and he's got to choose between one or the other. Big controversy when the Honey Badger went on. He chose neither of them. It's the exact same for The Bachelor. One woman, 22 men. She's got to whistle them down to two and then choose one. Fun fact, practically none of them stay together.
I mean, yeah, that's not surprising. But that's not why I've brought it to the show today. So, I think his name is Lockie Gilbert. I'm not sure. Is that the guy?
I think that might also be his name. His first name is definitely Lockie. I think that's what we can agree on.
I hate that I know that. But essentially, there has been a controversy about him. Some people have tried to get him cancelled. Which is not surprising. There's like cancel culture is a big thing these days. People are always trying to get famous people cancelled. Not sure if you can really call a
It's
Bachelor
interesting.
star a famous person. But,
Famous person. It's interesting. Will cancel culture ever stop?
I don't know. I
Will
hope
people
so.
get to a point where they're like, because it's getting to the crazy. I understand like trying to cancel people like Epstein, and I don't know anyone else that's been cancelled. Because
Chris
they're doing bad
D'Elia
things.
is
But
a big one that happened recently.
yeah,
Yeah, when it's
is
for
it really
sexual
worth
misconduct,
trying to ruin the career?
when it's for sexual misconduct, I think it's absolutely justified. But, yeah, sometimes it's just over the dumbest shit that happened so long ago, and clearly they're not the same person. And this is one of those things. They dug up a post, and you will know as soon as I say the website that this post came from, just how ridiculous this is. They found a post from Lockie Gilbert's MySpace.
Oh god. Oh my god. That's like at least 20 years ago.
It was 16 years ago when he was,
Oh,
get
okay, I'm
this,
wrong.
16 years old.
What the
Bleep.
So this is a teenage boy's MySpace account, and this is 16 years ago. There was way less political correctness, social, like...
What did he even say?
He reposted, like, a shitty meme.
So he didn't even write it.
No, he did not write it. It was a meme, and it was like a cutout
God.
of a picture of Australia that said, "Fuck off, we're full," and "where" wasn't even spelt correctly. They'd missed the apostrophe, and it was just like the most 16-year-old
Bleep.
like thing to post when you have no idea what the your views are at that age, and you're just like, oh yeah, let's jump on this bandwagon. The immigrants, but like obviously he's 16, and it was in like the fucking 2000s. Like it's not a good thing to post, but
that's irritating. And that, I mean, like, I guess I do understand the argument of you're 16, you should know it's better, but like, come on.
Like he's in his 30s now, and you're trying to act like he should be cancelled now as if that's still something that he would stand behind. He had to come out and apologize for this. He probably wouldn't have even remembered posting it. Like,
and he probably doesn't have the same views anymore. Like,
yeah, I would get it if he was like obviously being a racist person, but it's like, no, this is one thing that he posted nearly 2 decades ago. Like,
that's too far. That's stupid.
But and I would feel bad for him, but he's a Bachelor star, so I don't really care.
He willingly chose the Bachelor life.
I don't know. I think people tried to like get him cancelled for this, but I don't think anyone really took it seriously.
I don't imagine they would.
But yeah, I really have nothing more to bring. That was it. It's kind of a low note to end the show on.
Yeah, but we have been going for a while, and let's be honest, I think my game segment was a bit worse.
Yeah, it was. I reckon really the high point of that show was you crying over emoticons. So maybe we should have ended it there, but we'll see you guys next week. That brings us to the end of another Zac and Gus episode.
You can like us on Facebook, Zac and Gus.
You can follow us on Instagram at Zac and Gus.
And you can contact this show anytime by emailing zacandgusshow@gmail.com.
Make sure you hit subscribe, and we'll see you next week.